How do you doing? Hopefully that's better. Welcome to another evening of. Let's find it. Alright, don't even know if it's working. Might be. ESP32 Web API ChatGPT code Optimisation #3 live. It's not showing up yet though, so let me have a look. Oh, here we are. I did start the live stream earlier. ESP32 Web API ChatGPT code Optimisation #3 live. Right. So I've just reset my router, restarted the router, because the upload was right down to very small. I've enabled the DVR recorder on this live stream, so if this comes out rubbish, I might have to upload it later on if the stream is not working good. Right, anyway, let's just have another peek at it. DVR recorder on this live stream, so if this comes out rubbish, I might have to upload it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bit early. Well, was I early? I was busy tonight. Something going on with the internet around here tonight. Anyway, it's not saying we got drop frames, so we'll see how we go. So I already did this intro once. Let's go through it again. So basically, we've got this bit we did from last time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, have a look at #2. And I was just mentioning that we ChatGPT last time. It was taking me around in circles. I was trying to solve a problem, and it was offering one solution. I'd try it and it wouldn't work. Then I'd ask it for a different solution, it'd give me one and that wouldn't work. Then I'd basically got to go back to this one here. So if I'm sounding like I'm babbling on about something you don't understand, maybe you didn't catch the last few videos. Basically we've got an ESP32 device. Let me just show you them. Right, show you them. Ready? There they are. There's the one we're connected to at the minute. It's an ESP32 S3 Dev Kit C1, an old one. We've got some my controllers working here. Forget about them. Right, so we're just using that one as just to. There's nothing attached to it. There's no buttons on it. We're just using it as a web API. That's all we're using it for, web API. Let's bring up the web API for it. Why not? Let's bring that up on here. Right, let's just get it up on here. Alright, so we've got one. It's called that one. We're going to struggle tonight, I can tell. Oh, I know why. Because I've had to restart the router and it's already tried to connect, so I'll have to reset it. Let's turn that off a minute, give it a chance to connect back to the network. Oh, it's gone off. Right, okay. So it's Wednesday night and we're getting off to getting off to a slow start on a Wednesday night. Never mind, eh? Right, so we've got this up. So we've got login, and really I should have just have login and about here on this one. So anyway, we can modify that later. But what I'm trying to do is log in over here, admin, UPAS Right, we're into this main screen. It seems to be working. Everything's working okay. Now, I don't know which part of the code is doing this. Let's have a look. So we've got our main login area. Now I know it doesn't execute this bit straight away because it's gone from there to root. And according to the that's not it. According to this, we're on login. We're still on the login bit. Now if I go, I'm on here. If I click, if I go to settings, right? So we're on settings. Now if I go back to engine, that's working now. Why is that working now? It wasn't working the other day. Oh. Anyway, so we're on engine. So we are actually on that engine. So we're on this bit here. Okay. Now what I don't understand fully is when we go down the bottom here, we're also on engine, but I think that's only for root. Let me have a look. Yes, we're clearing the buffer. Yeah, we're not doing it off. We're just serving it up. So I wish I knew what was going on here, but anyway. So I'm not sure if that's it. What I need to do is change the content. Let's go up and make an alternative content, so we know which one is being executed at the right. It's all about the navigation. So let's let's get old keep. I don't want that. Right, here's the content. Have I got two contents? No, I've got a footer. This all might sound crazy to anyone listening that doesn't do this kind of work. I'll just say good evening. Come good evening community. That'll do. Right, okay. Alright, so let's create another content. So I'm going to just copy this. Copy that. I'm going to call this one. Right, this is engine content. We'll call this, call it top and bottom. So we've got, hang on, let's look at it all lowercase, why not? Top and bottom. So we've got engine, top and bottom. So let's go back down the list, so we can save that. So this is going to be the bottom one. So we'll go bottom. Let's go up to the top one. Oh dear, right, here we go. This is top. So we've got top and bottom. Save that. Now we need to make the top one. We'll have the description in it. Hang on. So this is the. Let's go to the top one. So we'll have we've got a navigation, and we've got engine controls, and we'll call this top. And guess what we're going to call engine controls? This one. Bottom. Okay, so we know where it's coming in. Right, okay, so if we compile that and upload that, first we have to find out where all this is coming from. Don't like duplicate code, but that should only appear when it says engine. Now this other one, I'm not sure where it comes in. That's what I'm trying to find out. This code was built over a few years, and I've been out of action on it for over a year. Not declared in this scope, right, so I need to find that one. What have I done wrong? Right, So I've got, must have another one somewhere. Dev kit 338. 338. Let's go to 338. 338. Here it is. So what is this one? Why have I got that? Got it there. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, this is just. Well, let's put. Right. So there's more to it. Okay. Well, let's just call it. Can't call it top. Right. Tell you what. Let's just get rid of those a minute. I don't think I'm using these unless I click on the button. So I'll just get rid of them for a bit. Right, I'll do. Yeah. So let's compile that. Got lots of stuff going on this one. It's getting complicated. So yeah. All we want is a few web pages out of it with 128. So we've got another one here somewhere. 128. Where are you? There. Check this out. What's this? Oh, it's a sample in it. Okay, I got it. So let's just get rid of that a minute. This is my test one. Not using that at the minute. Right. Okay, let's try again. Third time lucky. So, yeah, I'm just trying to check out this web API. There it is. We've got a web API on an ESP32, and we've got a date and time updating. As you can see that I've highlighted. And that's the only thing live updating apart from these inputs. These are live as well, so it's probably being written to at the minute. Yeah, it's writing it now, look. So writing the new bit of thing we've done here. Let's get back down to the bottom bit. Alright, where are we? There. Okay. Let's find out. Let's reboot it, or go back to the root. Okay, so we're back to the root. We'll put admin and UPAS. Right, now we're going to try and log in. And it's not doing anything, and that's... don't know why. Now is it because it's trying to... oh, it's there. Right, it's gone to the login bit. Engine controls bottom, so we know which one is being executed. So yeah, because login is part of this one here. It's part of the login sequence. No, it's not. That's after you've logged in. So yeah, this is where I get confused. So this is it, server login post. No, we want server login get. Yeah, so login processor, login HTML. This is it. That's the root, and it does a get. Yeah. So once, and then when we are logged in, what are we getting then? We got login, and then we're looking down. That's the post of the login. Hang on, is there another one? This is where I get confused. Let's have a look at the HTML. Right, so we've got, it's saying we're on login. And this is what it's got from login. So, but where is it though? Where is it? So we've got, what's that? That's the test one, isn't it? Right, I don't want that one. Here it is. So we're going in and we're saying the root takes you to the login HTML. Right, then we're at the minute we are logged in, we're on our buttons, but instead of being on engine, we're on login. So you've got UPAS settings and about. So we're coming down the list. So it's none of these are gets, that's a get as well. Okay, so it is a get, yeah. So it gets that initially, and once we're logged in, we're probably on this server login post. Yeah, so once it's posted, once we've logged in, yeah, and we've posted it, it's going to come down this list. And now, yeah, I haven't gone onto this. That's only if we click onto it once we're logged in. So it hasn't done that top one because we're still on bottom. Right, so it hasn't done that one yet. That's only if it gets clicked on after. So then we come all the way down to here, and we're going to get to, yes, so we're going to get to one that it's issued up, because this one hasn't got, where is it? Here, come on. Yeah, so we're serving it up here without anyone, no server request. And that's because we've just logged in. We've just logged in. And it's returning it's requesting this page after we've logged in. It's basically the same as someone. When I click login, it should just take me straight here. Well, it is doing. That's what it's doing. It's taking me straight here. So it's not a server on request, it's actually, as soon as we logged in, it takes me onto this one. So that's why we're getting that. But engine content bottom, but are we on bottom? Let's have a look. Yeah, we're on bottom. So it's bringing me straight into there. So I need to look at the HTML for the content bottom, which is up here, content bottom, and this is our navigation area. So it's showing me engine settings, get out of the way, about, and then we've got this JavaScript, yeah, for on click my function, yeah, okay, so that's right there so far. It'll show, so it's showing me that one there, settings and about, that's all we want from there. So it takes you straight into, once you're logged in, it takes you straight into the button area where you'd want to click something quickly like that. Like that. Like that. And then do things like turn learning on and off. Right. So you can go into about from there. Now you see what about's done there. The engine about, it's put the engine back in twice. But that is the way I've written that code. Now initially, but I don't need this extra one because I could just click there, the one that's active. So we could fix that one. So should we fix that one? Right, let's fix that one. So we're in this bit here, so we've got to go into engine about. But the only problem is we haven't optimized our code yet for engine about. Login about, engine about, here it is. So this is stored in the program mem, so it's in the program area of the flash. Right, I wish you wouldn't do that anyway. Right. So this is already boring, but if you're trying to solve a problem with your own stuff, you'd have to watch a lot of this video to get to the bit you want to learn how to fix it. Watch me fix mine, But, you know, I don't know. Anyway. So, engine about. So, we go down to this. This is going to be. See, we ought to find the engine about, haven't we? So, in here. Here it is. Server engine about. So, it's this one. See how it's serving engine about. And what we really need to do is the same function in there. So, we need to copy that. Right, and we need to just do that and get rid of this one for a minute. Keep it, but get rid of it. Keep it for a while till we're sure we've got a working system. And we want to do a memory clear and then this bit here again. So reproduce this here. Right, but we want to do the header will be the same. The footer will be the same, but the content, it won't be that, it'll be, actually, we've got to edit that engine about, haven't we? So, that's the old engine about, let's keep it. Let's, hang on, let's copy it. We're going to end up with a lot of this stuff, so unless we just go for broke. Right, so we'll just do that one there. We're going to copy it. Do we need it? No, we don't need engine about, but let's keep it in case we make a mistake. Right, so we've got a copy of that. Just leave that there. Tell you what, let's just get rid of it for a while. Get rid of it, just ram it out. So it doesn't use the memory up on the flash. Right, so we're up to here, and we're going to call this the same name, but we're going to get rid of. So it's the content. So we need to call it content. Yeah. So, but then we'll have to rename our buttons, won't we? Yeah. So engine about. Let's call it content. Content HTML, okay. Save. Right, so let's just get rid of some of this stuff. Now, we don't need doc type. What we need to get rid of all this header stuff. We need the navigation. And we need the actual bit. Oh, the body script's up there on that. That's weird. That wouldn't have worked anyway. Make request, yeah, so we're not actually using this script anyway. So let's get rid of this bit down here. And all that. Right, so we need I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Right. Let's tidy up a bit. So we've got a body div. Oh, this formatting's not very good. Let's just tidy this up a bit. A reference. Alright, this is quite boring. Right, so it's not actually doing it right. Oh my god. Sorry about this. This is very boring stuff. Right, so we've got the body and we've got our div class. We'll just put that, we'll keep that down there, why not? That's it, let's tidy it up a bit, hang on. Right, okay, so we've got that bit. Save that. So that's all we're interested in, but we don't want the engine. Well, we've got engine about. Let's go back onto it and have a look. So we've got engine, we're in engine about, and we've got about again, but we don't want about again, do we? But what I didn't want to do is keep mixing these up. Really, that ought to shuffle over to wherever you are, doesn't it? Really, rather than bring it to the left, that ought to bring it, just highlight it. Don't want to get too involved in that though at the minute. So you go to settings engine, you can go back to about, so you refresh its own thing. So, don't know. That's the reason why I left it. So you click that again, you just go back to the same page. For why, I don't know. I mean, maybe you want to refresh it. I don't know. But it's saying we're on UPAS engine. We're on about, so we're not on that one. So it ain't quite right there. Well, it's not right. So let's work it out. So we're on engine about. Get out of the way. So that's active. Yeah. Well, it's not active. And then we're on. So we're not engine about. So yeah, we're on something weird. So now we probably. I don't actually know what's going on. I'll admit it. Anyway. Right, let's get back into here. So this is our new engine about. Right, that's what we've got to get rid of out of the system. So we don't want engine content, we want engine about content HTML. That needs to go over here. So, and then we want the header and the reusable header and footer. We don't want the engine processor, we want the... Oh, still on engine processor. Why is that? Yeah, because we want to update the... Yeah, we still want to update... Yeah, we're updating the main... So the engine processor is updating the engine information, which is all this here, and these are being monitored changed every 250 milliseconds. So is that. So we still want that to happen, even though, yeah, that's about right. Okay, so we'll keep that one the same. Zero the buffer, or write a load of null characters into the buffer, and just copy out of the program mem into the buffer, and then you're adding them each plus equals to the buffer, and we've made a buffer at 8k 8192k, so take a sizable buffer, fixed length, so anything less will just be null terminated from here, and that will ensure it's copied them all out and wrote nulls on all the space before it fills it again. Right, so yes. So what? Yeah, so what I got to get my head around is this server on thing. It's creating an event. So when it goes into this, it won't actually, unless it sees that. If it sees that, if it's trying to see that, it will execute this, but not at this point. When this is initialized, it does that. So why would you? This is the bit I don't quite get. So it's going to do this bit when it gets a request for nothing. It's just going to do it. It's just going to do it. So I don't quite understand this bit here. But if you don't have it, if you don't have this in, it won't respond when it gets a request, and it'll crash. So I don't quite understand that. It's a bit confusing anyway. But it needs to be there, so it won't work. Anyway, so we've got our engine about. So what we need to do now is maybe shuffle our engine about around, which is here. Well, first we'll just So I got about to sneeze. Right, first we'll leave all that as it is, and we'll just upload it and make sure it'll compile and send, and it still operates the way we think it's going to operate. Okay. So we'll ask ChatGPT, how are you today? How are you today? See what it says. Thank you for asking. As a computer program, I don't have feelings, but I'm here and ready to help you with any questions you have. How can I assist today? That's a bit of a miserable thing. How can you assist today? Sounds all sarcastic, doesn't it? Probably because it's been scanning me and found out that I said it got confused with. Anyway. Right, let's have a look if anyone's on it. Right, yeah. Okay. Right. Oh, has it finished? Yeah, it's finished writing. Okay. Let's go back and have a look. We'll have to come out of that because it's rebooted. So we're back on the main page. We've got login. We've got this needs fixing in it. So you don't. Once you're logged in. See, I think that's a title telling us where we are. But you can click it as well. And this one is where you can navigate. Yeah, that's right. I'm remembering now. So I did it so it shows you where you are. Shows you your options for navigation. You can go log in again or about. Okay, so we're on login about, so that's a different one. So we're going to have to log in. Will that get us back to login? Now it's hung. Why is it hung? Now it's either hung or it's giving it loads of refresh on the same page. Or it's crashed or something. It does this even if you're busy live streaming or someone else is using the network, it can do this. Yeah, so it's done it okay. Try it again. So it's hanging there, isn't it? Now is it hanging? What about if I click cross and I go login? Yes, no, this is a problem. It's not hanging, it's just literally the bit network's busy. Right, anyway, so let's just log in. Admin, UPAS. So we're straight away there. So it's weird why we're straight away there, really. So we're on the bottom one and we've got engine, UPAS engine settings and about. That probably looks good. So if I go on about, we've got UPAS engine settings and about. But we're not on UPAS engine, we're on about UPAS engine. But it is. So we've got to look at that bit there. Right, so we'll go back on here. So I've got an H reference of engine about, but I've just called it UPAS engine again. But we're on about, so it needs to be about really there. So UPAS engine about. I don't know. Right, so it's engine about. So I wish you wouldn't put those great big things up. Why does it do that? Showing you. I don't want that to be blotting out my screen every time I'm hovering over it, unless I just don't hover over it. Yeah. It's annoying, that Visual Studio Code, very annoying sometimes. Anyway, let's get back onto it. So I want to tidy this up a bit for a start while I'm here. Doing it again. Right, so you've got engine about, which we don't want, we're already on it. All we want to do is be able to go back to settings. We don't want to go back to engine about. Alright, so my function, H reference, my function, what's this one? on click. Right, so let's try it. Let's just try it. Let's just get rid of it. Get rid of engine about because we're already in it. We've got engine and settings, and this needs to be engine about. Okay. I know the terminology is not good, but I need to make sure the code's working right. We can change the naming later on. So let's just upload that and see if we've broken anything. Shouldn't have done. Shouldn't have broken anything. Right. Should we ask it how many users are logged on to you now? Does it even know? I don't have the capability to know or track the number of users interacting with me. Each interaction with me is stateless and doesn't involve retaining information about users or their sessions. I prioritize user privacy and confidentiality. How can I assist you today? Oh, okay. Right, so it doesn't keep a track of how many users it's got. Okay. Right. So we finish writing. Let's just go back and do that process all over again. So I'll just go back over here. We have to log in. So we've got to sort that out. So admin UPAS. This is programming repetitiveness. Yeah. So we're in this bit. Let's go on to about. Right. What's happening? Nothing. Maybe it's just nothing the problem, or maybe it is. Right, so now we've got engine about. Oh, it's still trying to fetch something. Oh, it's fetched it. It's almost like it fetched it twice then. So we've got our engine about, UPAS engine settings. So if we go on UPAS engine. Yeah, it's a bit slow today. I don't know why. It's like this sometimes. I don't know whether it's the controller or the network, so the other way is to make it into, I'll tell you what we could do, compile it as, let's get off the network. We'll get off the network and we'll create an access point and connect to it with a wireless. We'll do it that way, I think. It's quicker. Because it's constantly waiting for the network. This is, see, it's there now. Look, see what I mean? Top. So we're on top now. So which is right because you click engine, you come out on. It does the top bit. When I say top bit, I mean this bit up here. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, top. So it's serving up on a server event for the engine. Serving this up, yeah. I'm just wondering whether that delay is because it's trying to add all this together. No, I don't know. What I need is like a feedback when it starts and finishes. Anyway, so we'll leave that for a bit. Right, go back to this. So if I go back onto, let's click on that one. Where does that take us? Oh, straight to it, yeah. You click on that one, it takes us straight to settings. See what I mean? Now it's instantaneous. And then we go on about, takes us to about. Yeah, so that's okay. So this one's okay now. The engine about. But if we go back out of here to the root, we've got two lots of login. Yeah, so we don't want two lots of login, do we? But what I didn't want to do is maybe confuse people. Or does it matter? probably doesn't matter. Right, so let's sort out the main login next. Right, go to the main login. Actually, we haven't done anything with the login yet. So I need to copy that. And we need to sort out the main login. Yeah, because we're using, where are we? Login post. Where's our main login? There it is. Yeah, so when we're on the route, we're doing this bit here, so I'm going to have to put this bit. Tell you what, let's just put that into there. Oh, we're not lined up very nicely. Excuse me, housekeeping. Oh my god. Oh god, so yeah, you have to keep this going. Yeah, this is what programmers do, boring stuff, yeah. Yeah, it's boring stuff, but yeah. Right, so I need to get rid of this one. When I say get rid of it, comment it out so I can refer back to it, and I take that back to the root. We want login processor instead of the engine processor. Right, and then we want yeah, your HTML's right. Now we want to swap this one. Get out of the way. Yeah, so that'll be right, and we want to swap this one for the login. So let's save that. Go and find the login now. Where is it going to be? Login about. We need to change that one as well, but this is the login bit. So we don't want all this here. I think it basically works, so I can always go back on if I need it. I don't need any of this, do I? So I need the nav, but I don't need the script and the body. Take all that off. I don't need none of that either. Right, so that's what we need. Let's just tidy this up a little bit. Oh, we've got a little break in there, like I didn't see that before. Login. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll keep that. Right, I wonder why we got that. It's just a spacing. Right. And this div has gone all to shit again, isn't it? Right. That's formatting was not good on that. Oh. Right. It's oh god, it's terrible, isn't it? Hang on. Right, so that's what we got. It's just the tabs and different on this one. Right, just trying to keep it. Hang on, what's happened there? Yeah, this is boring stuff, isn't it? Anyway, so we've got that there, and we're on the login, and we don't want another login. So we're on login. We don't want another login, so we'll get rid of that one. We want the login about and the login. That's all we want. Yeah. And then we want this bit here. Right, okay, so save that. Okay, so let's go back here and let's see if we've still got our login. So we've got our login. Problem there, look at that. So we want that bit over to here. Right, that's it. Oh, hang on, we've done that wrong, haven't we? Login. See if we're doing okay on there, yeah. Right, so we want our login content. Call it login content. Login content. Okay, now we've got to find out if there's any more routes down here. Is there any more routes? Is that the route? No. Oh, that's my sample on it. Sorry, keep going back to that one. Tell you what, let's just take it out of the way a minute. It's keep referring to it. If it'll let me. No, that's the trouble. Do I need that still? I don't need that still. Let's get rid of it. I don't need it. Right, we got rid of that. That's it. Lovely stuff. Right, okay. Got rid of that. It's no good keeping everything. So we log in. Yeah. That's okay. We get rid of that as well. So this is the route. Let's make sure we've got no more routes going on down here. No. No, 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 no. No. Oh my god. Right, so engine about. Let me just got one that appears. Yeah, engine content. So go straight to that, and yeah, we've got nothing else there. That's good. Right, okay. Let's just send that over then. Right, where are you there? Right, let's send that over, and hopefully, let's ask ChatGPT something. Why have I got two versions of ChatGPT? There, right. The volume's okay on the microphone, right. So, it doesn't want to tell me about itself today. It's again, how can we, it probably knows that I've been trying to ask it questions, and it's probably not, I don't even know if it remembers. It probably doesn't, but I was going to say it probably knows it can't give me the correct answer for some reason. I'll ask it, do you have access to Arduino libraries? Let's see what it says. I don't have direct access to external libraries, including Arduino. However, I can certainly help you with information, guidance, and code examples related to Arduino programming. If you have any specific questions, there's something specific. Right, right, let's find this library. I was trying to ask you about this library. So we want to find the library, which will be up the top. Where is it? This one here. Alright, let's just ask it about that. Do you know its functions? Yes. Is a library for the ESP, and that provides an asynchronous web server implementation. Where did I find that? Oh, I was just reading the wrong one. For ESP32 they provide an asynchronous web server. The library is commonly used for building web-based, yeah. Some of the functions provided, right, on function method. This function is used to define a request handler for a specific HTTP method, get, post, etc. and URI. The handler is a function that gets called when a request matching this specific method, a URI is received. Yeah. serve static function. This function is used to serve static like files like HTML files to the file system. Well, I've never seen that one. It allows you to map a URI right on not found function, on file upload function. Sets a handler for requests that do not match any of the previous defined routes. Howdy doody. Welcome to Dave's live stream. Doing some ESP32 ESP32 web APIs type. Now I think ChatGPT it's getting different versions, so unless I've got an older version. Let's have a look at my platform IO ini. Right, so I'm going to use, where is it? Here it is. So I've stopped at 1.2.3. I've told it I want that particular version. Why is that then? Me no dev. Right, okay. So let's see where it's trying to point me to. Let's see where this takes you to. Right, let's see how many versions out I am. I stopped it, keep going to the latest version because my library was growing and growing as all my memory was going. Me no dev, so it is the same one. Has the guy got a name? Don't know who it is. Me no dev. Software hardware engineer, Bulgaria owns this repository. Okay. Oh, Ivan Kravets. Avoid breaking changes with strict dependencies. Right, okay. Right, so we're at, what version are we? Where's your version number? Why can't I see that? Oh, we're looking. Where am I looking for your version number? Why can't I see a simple thing like a version number? Down here, maybe? Right. Okay, it's not telling me. Oh, platform IO. Why is it saying that? Oh, it's probably written in platform IO, I see. Oh, this is your platform IO settings. Got you. Right, that's new. That's different to what I've been doing. Oh, I've got to get up. Ah, that's painful. It's painful sat down on your spine for hours. Okie dokie, everything good? Yeah, we're alright, no drop frames. That's okay. Right, just saw myself get up because... Right, so we've already got in there. Why should you care? What? So, I don't know what the latest version is. Live dependencies. Right, it's not going to tell me there. So, where are we looking? Pricing. What's this pricing business? Got you. It's nothing to do with this library. Pull requests. Right. So, in here, surely it should tell you the version. JSON, example source. What am I missing? Am I missing something here? About contributors, 59 contributors. They've all had a go at it. Fair enough. Yeah, I suppose we ought to check on one of mine to see if mine's had any contribute. Oh, we'll do that another day. So how do I find out the version number? I'm missing something in code. Or what if you get the code? Open with GitHub desktop, download zip. Okay, let's see if I can download it without. I already got it. So show in the folder. Alright, open. Right, when I open it, source. Still don't know any version numbers. I wonder if it'll be in there. Edit HTML. What's that? Let's just open that view file. Right. Still any version numbers? Get posts. It's probably a good idea to look at people's code now and again on their libraries. I don't know how they manage the version number, but I don't see it easily. Oh my god. Right. Forget that idea then. Isn't it like a little... What's that do? Oh my god. Right. Anyway, talk about getting nowhere fast. Getting nowhere fast, so I don't know what to say. Alright, it's just going to say that and that's it. Am I missing the point here? Where's the library version? Table of contents installation. Right, let's have a look at the table of contents. So we're on it. Where's your functions? Basic response. Sending large web page from program. Sending large web and extra headers. Okay. Containing templates. Oh, right, you got some new stuff. Templates. Templates and extra headers. Right. Okay. So look at that. String processing, yeah. Response, begin response P. Okay. Send a binary context from program mem. Oh. Oh, these are snippets, are they? Templates. Right, so your processor is hello from template. Okay, so it's sending that plus that. If hello from template, hello, well, I don't know what's going on here. Right, anyway, that's really confusing, so forget about that. Right, so yeah, I might not be using the very latest version, basically. But it's a working one, so maybe there's some extra functions in the new one. Hence why the library keeps growing. Yeah. Right, so what happened here? Login H was not declared in this scope on 484. 484, right, okay. 484. No, I'm on the wrong page here. What am I doing? I've messed that up, haven't I? Right, that's it there. Right, go on to here. 484. Oh my god, keep going. 484. There it is. Right, so yes, so basically what happens there, if the login details are wrong, if you try to log in here, where is it? Yeah, if you log in, name and your password, excuse me. Right, if they're not right, then it'll go back to the login screen, so it just puts the login screen back at your face. Yeah. So we need to copy that login bit down here as well. Right, okay. Let's go back up the top, wherever login is. Engine, login. Oh yeah, it's get very boring very quickly. So we're going to copy this. We want that again. Do we need all that? Yeah, probably. Or was it just the? I can't remember. Let's copy it all anyway. Let's go down the bottom. I think you can just send the page directly without this server on bit. It's doing it on the fly, isn't it? Alright, hang on. I've lost it now. Where's he gone? Oh, down here. Yeah. So it's just, yeah, so if you don't do the server on, it won't create an event, it won't do this on if it sees that. But then if you want to force it to do a send, you'll have to do it here. So that's just making a bit more sense now, I can remember. But we don't need that. And we don't need, yeah, we don't need the closing thing. I need just to bring this over a bit. Right, we don't need this one now, so we can just get rid of that for a second. So we're clearing the buffer and we're sending the login again. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Right, let's go again. Right, so at least we're understanding it a bit better. So there's two ways to, you can send a request just at will, really. Yeah, send it at will. But what it does need, it needs something there. If someone's requested something, you've got to give it a page back. If you don't, it just won't like it, it hangs. It just won't do anything, it'll just come up with an error eventually, or page not found or something, or needs to have somewhere to go to. Right, so we've got a reusable header and footer. That's all I wanted to do, really. Yes, we're compromised a bit. We're using 8K of memory RAM to hold a buffer, but the alternative is to put the completely compiled thing. But there's probably a way of doing it with a new version of the library. But I need to compare the size of the library, really. Or I could just go ahead and do it. Sometimes when you go to a new library, you break your code. You've got to go back and refactor some code. Anyway, so right, let's have a look at this now. So we've done a few changes. So let's get back over here. Right, so we're on this now. So we've got login and about only. Let's try about. It's hanging. Why is it hanging? Probably hanging because it's trying to read it straight out of an about. I haven't done the login about yet, have I? Alright. Okay, let's go. Right, oh yeah, it's brought it there. Right. So if I do login again. Oh, it's not gone anywhere. Because that's reading the wrong one. It should be login about. Yeah, I've changed my idea. Originally, that was going to show you what area of the screen you was in. Anyway, so that doesn't make sense, does it? So if I go to login and go to admin and UPAS. Right, so we've got the controls here. So you've got engine, settings, about. So we can go into about. Yeah, we've got engine, about, engine, UPAS, engine and settings. Yeah, so we can go to the engine, back to the engine, we got UPAS, engine, settings and about. We can go into about, and we got UPAS about, We can go into settings. Yeah. No, this one won't be right because I haven't done this one yet. So go back to the engine. Yeah. So we just need to go back to sort out the next one. Alright, got login about, but then when you log in, oh no, when you go to about, it's showing the wrong one there. Yeah. So let's go back over here and sort that one now. Login about. You wonder why? We're crazy. Yeah. You wonder why we're crazy. Why you get crazy? You know why you get crazy? Because this kind of repetitive stuff, and people they come and ask you, they go, "Would you like a cup of tea?" Or they say, they ask you a question, or something mundane. You know, what do you think about going? You go, yeah, right, yeah. You're so deeply nested into your thought, to the ability to nest queries. I've worked it out. It's about 5. Say, for instance, you're a task, or say a crow, for instance, can actually do 3. I think it's 3 things. You can, if it wants to get some food out of the jar or something, it can get a stick. It can help it, and so on and so forth. I think a dog can do a couple of things. The trained brain, once it can nest about 5 things. So, say if you want to resolve an answer, solution to the first problem, you need to go to the second problem. You need to nest into the second problem, and then to get that second answer, you've got to go to the third, and so on, and fourth and fifth. And then once you've gone nested in 5 times, you've got to come all the way out, giving your answers just like these call routines. But once you get to about 5, it's very difficult to. It's very difficult to, what do you call it? Remember it. Can't even remember it now. Anyway, I'll have a sip on this. So a lot of people are using for this kind of system. A lot of people are using for this kind of system web API. Are using Tasmoda, or they're using ESP Home, all the kind of stuff. I don't know why. I'm just using my own stuff. I'm writing it from nothing, basically, starting from scratch. Don't know why I'm doing that, but I'm doing it that way anyway. For some reason, don't know why. Probably because I'm doing more with it than just this. If you know what I mean. If you don't know what I'm on about, I'll show you. Here, I'll show you. Right, this is the main UPAS software. Right, runs on Windows systems.
Welcome to UPAS.
And it's you've probably
Engine
seen it
31
before.
is now online.
This is all singing, all dancing. Basically, traditional and cloud-based Internet of Things, factory, office, and home automation. Where it's based on what I do as a day job. Installing access control systems, basically. And I got a bit disgruntled with proprietary stuff. Customers that they'd ask for a feature, and the proprietary software sometimes didn't have that facility. So every time someone asks me, I've decided, rather than reinvent the wheel, create those things that I was asked for in this one. So anyway, so we've got our dev kit on here, labelled up in this virtual rack. So you should be able to just click that, and it interacts with the web API. Alright, and if you open this up, you'll see the date and time here is the same as the date time up there. And you got your packet address, it's just that one there. It's in station mode, and your serial number Yeah, your serial number is the same as that one there, so it's all there, same. So if you're wondering what these zeros are, these are inputs. When the input is pressed, you fill in the middle. I can't show you that now, I've got nothing to show you. But I could bring on, if I reset that one there, I've got a couple of controllers down here. Hang on. Right, let's just go down here.
Engine 22 is now online. Engine 23 is now online.
Yeah, so these are the controllers down here. The circuit boards I make, and they've got an ESP S32 node MCU on them. Reason being is they're £3-4, dollars, whatever you want to call them. Right. So anyway, so let's go back to the other one. So what I was trying to say, the micro, if I use Tasmotor or something else, ESP, I can't. I'm going to have to try to wedge in there or customize the software to put in the routines, the unicast ability to talk to the software and back again. So it's basically two ways to program it. You can either use the software on the desktop, right, or you can use the web API just to give you some basic functions. So if I log in, hang on, let's log in. Admin UPAS. Right, so logged in, and we've got a little push button there. I can't really see this, can you? Tell you what, let's just do this, and that will make it better. Right, so we put that there. Put this over here. Right, still got a problem with real estate, isn't it? Let's put it up there. Let's make that smaller. This is right. Let's put this over here. Right, that's it. You can see it there. Okay? Yeah, you can see it. So this is like your phone. Pretend this is your phone. This is your phone, right? You're on your engine. So as soon as you log in, you can impulse an engine. Okay. And this is a virtual rack of an engine. I can click that and it'll show you the padlock there, and so on and so forth. Basically, that when it's connected to one of these, let's just swap over it. So when it's connected down to these, there's a relay on here. See the relay, and you'll hear it click. So, and I'll tell you what, we can do it on there. Look, see that? Yeah, see the LED go to green, and you can't see the controller on that one. Let's try this other one. Yeah. So you can do it off there, or you can do it off. Oh, not off this one. Tell you what, let's just go on another tab. 192.168.0.98. Right, this got the older firmware. I haven't updated that one yet, but we could log into that one. Right, so we're logging in, and if we impulse that one, you can see that one there light up. See it? Actually, that's not the right one, is it? Let's just go on to. Let's go on to 90. I think it's 99. This one. Yeah, 99. So all these controllers. Yeah, it's an older firmware on this one, but all these controllers, you can get to them from the web API or directly with a unicast on here. So there's I don't know if you can see that one there. See that? You can see down here. This will change when I click it, and that's the output from it. Yeah, so that's it basically. Yeah, so you got interaction both ways. So anyway, let's just to maximise the screen, and you've got all sorts of capability. I don't know if you've seen this UPAS, but you've got all sorts of capability on here. Like, anyway, there's some other videos about that. So let's get back to the web API.
Thank you for using UPAS.
It's okay. Right, let's get back over here. Right, so we're on this again. Let's get back to the main one. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. Basically, you can set this gadget in, put it in access point mode. If we go back over here. Right, so this mode here, it's in station mode at the minute. But I can force it into access point mode. You can just connect to it. You can still connect to it with the UPAS, but you'd have to choose connect to the wireless directly to it. You'd have to choose, you know, a direct connection straight to it, or off your phone. Still do it that way. Anyway, so let's get back to this bit. So we're getting somewhere slowly. Yeah. Right. How long have we been running for? Let's have a look. 1 hour 17. Yeah, it's getting late already. Okay, so yeah, we'll do a bit more. Right, let's do a bit more. So we've got the login sorted out. Let's just double check that actually. So let's go back to login. Right, so we've got login and about. So if I go on about, no, we've still got login and about, haven't we? We're trying to get rid of this extra login. Right, okay. So let's go back to login content. Here it is. So we're on login. Top one says login, yeah. And your H reference. Right, that's not quite right then, is it? Oh, that's saying login. Oh yeah, we're on login. So get confused there. So we've done the login and we've got about. So that's fine as it is. Yeah, that's finished with. So we want the login about now. Right. So we go up there. Right. We've got engine about. Tell you what, let's get rid of this. We're getting too many commented stuff in there now. So we want login about. So the login about is going to be outside of the bit where we have logged in. So we get out of that bit there. Right. So it's going to be here somewhere. That's the login. Hang on. Yeah. So we want login about. Here it is. So we need to sort that bit out next. It can't be. Yeah, it can't be. Actually, it could use the inner text the same as the about. Yeah, that's good. So, yeah. So let's just go down here. Let's grab a copy of this. Is that the server one? Yeah. Let's grab a copy of this working code. Put it up here in login about. Right. So we're in login about, and we want to get rid of that and that. Let's get this over here. Right. Oh my god, I'm slow at this, huh? Right. Gotta have it formatted right, so it'll send you crazy. And we want login processor instead of engine processor. Oops. Right. So that's good. Everything's good there. We don't need this anymore. So everything's the same, but we want login about content. So let's change the name of that. That's not it. Here it is. Login about. This is it. So we'll change that to login about content. Alright, so we want Get rid of this bit. We want to keep the navigation. No, yeah. We don't need the body. We want that bit. We don't need this bit here and the code. Don't need that. Right. Let's put that down there. So it's much of the same we did earlier, really. Okay. Oops. Oh my god, what have I done? Undo. Right, so just tidying this up. Let's keep it apart. Okay, nearly there. Right. So what we don't want is we're on logging about. We don't need another logging about. So get rid of that one. We're on logging about. Yeah. So login about. It doesn't really need to. It's not logging about really. It's about you just explaining what it is. Okay. So that's it. So we'll save that. Copy that over to this bit here. So we want this bit logging about. Yeah. Actually, that's probably the same as engine about. Let's have a look. Oh no, it says logging about, engine about. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Keep that separate then. Right. So we've got all that there. Logging the process is right, everything else is good. Clear the buffer. Yeah, that should do it. Right. Let's just compile it and see if it'll go, or if we forgot something. Right, what we got? No drop frames this time. 1 hour 23. Tell you what, let's ask ChatGPT something. How do I find the version number? If you want to find the version number library you have installed, you can typically find this information in the library source code or documentation. Here are a few steps you can follow. Check the library source code. Inside the library folder, look for a name file. Yeah. Open the text edit. Look for the line that defines the version number. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I can even do that from here. Right, let's go to the top. Go down to here. Can I go to definition? Yeah. Right, so where's the version number? Define if debug. No. Right, I'm looking. Hang on. I'm looking for a version number. I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it. Right, still not seeing it. Not seeing it. Not seeing it. Still not seeing it. No, I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it. So, I'm not seeing it. Okay. Not seeing it, mate. check the library documentation, readme.md, or other documentation files. Use the ID library manager. Sketching, I don't use that. Keep in mind the version may not always be explicitly defined in the library's header file. Right, okay, whatever. Right, okay, so we've compiled it. Let's upload it. Yeah, so I know to find it on here because I'm telling it specifically to use this. Oh, that's the wrong one, isn't it? No, it's the right one. Oh, what was I looking at earlier then? I thought that didn't have the up caret in it. Caret, what was I looking at? One of these. No, I don't quite know what was going on there. Hey? Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at that. This is the one I had trouble with because it hasn't got enough memory. Well, it didn't have enough. Well, I got all those extra, all this stuff in program memory. And now I've optimised it, it's probably got enough memory. So yeah, I can. That's why I've told it to stay on that version. So that one's probably using that version. And this one's probably using a newer version greater than. I can find out which one's being used if I go into Platform IO libraries and look at installed libraries for the actual development board I'm using. So that'd be interesting, won't it? Let's just have a look while we're here. Yeah, why not? What we want, need to find the right dev board. These are all the ones that compiles for. Generic Node MCU, right. Only 2 libraries for Node MCU. That's weird. Hey? Oh. Empty. Engine empty. No, it's something else, isn't it? Different project. Hang on. Engine empty. What's that? Right. I don't know why it's showing me all these. Random node. Ah, UPAS engine, here it is. So I've got some different projects in here as well. Test projects. Right, so you got your Larlin, Pico, T-Watch, V3 T-Watch, Pico, T-Display, generic, right, so that's it. We got Node M Simples, let's go to the other one. Right, so that one there, and we're going to find that, yes, the async, there it is, web server. Right, 1.2.3 it's using for the one that we've told it to use that exact version. Let's go down to the dev kit one. Here's the dev kit one. Let's see which one it's actually using. Because I told 1.2.3 still on that one. Right, strange, isn't it? Maybe that's the latest one. Maybe there isn't a newer one yet. Is there any way to see? There's no way to see there's a new one, is it? It would tell you, wouldn't it? Tell you there's a new version. Right, it's okay. Forget about that then. Just think that's the version anyway. Right, so is it finished writing? Oops, where you go? Yeah, it has, look. Right, okay, so let's go and see. I forgot what we was doing now. About, just make sure that one's working. Right, log on again. So we've got log on and about, and we click on about. We've got log on, about, and login. Yeah, so we've got about the controller, and we can do login. Yeah, and we got about, log on, about. That takes you back to the same one. Login takes you to login. Login takes you to login. About takes you to about. So we've got there's nowhere else to go apart from logging in, which is good. So we can go login. We can log in, admin, UPAS. Right, so we've got access to the buttons. We're on the bottom one at the minute, so if I click that, will that take us to the top one? Yeah. So that's took us to the top one because we're already logged in. So why have we got two? Why do we need two? Two the same. Right, because one is a request. It's taking you. Yeah, one's taking you straight to it, and one's when you've clicked on it. So, but why can't you just go to the one you've already got? Let's try again. So we're on this one. We go to settings. Right, we've got to sort settings out. Yeah, then we go to engine. We go to about. Engine about, and then we go to engine. This is not working right, is it? Suddenly slowed it down. Right, I've got to move position. Oh, that's painful. That is sitting down for hours. Right. Let's just have a gander over here. Yeah, okay. Right. Yeah. I suppose someone could think I'm talking to myself, couldn't they? Well, I am. But right, so we've got where do we going to get to? So we've got our impulse, and we've got our control learning. That seems pretty good. And we can go settings. Right, we can go about. And there's no about here. Oh, we're on about, that's why. And we can go engine buttons. So that isn't working, is it? Once you go onto it, it's hanging. And why is that? Let's have a look at that. So go on engine about and have a look. Right, engine about. Here it is. So we've got engine about, engine, and settings. Right, okay. And I clicked on it. It's got there, but it's just slow. I clicked on in, so if, when I go to settings, and I click on that one, oh, it's straight away this time. It's inconsistent. I think it could be because I'm still doing part of it the old way, I'm using all the memory up. So settings. Yeah, I think he's struggling a bit, isn't he? I don't know if it's a memory issue or just a lag in the network at the minute. So we click on that one, and we go straight to engine, so it's not that, is it? Right, let's fix some more. What about about? About is good, yeah. Engine, about engine, engine and settings. There we can go. Engine settings about. Go to about. So we're on engine about. Yeah, I'll do it this way. So imagine if you shrunk like this. Oh, you can't see nothing. What's going on here? Oh, it shrunk it all. Oh, is that working? Or not working? I don't quite know what's going on here. Right, okay. I don't think that's working, is it? I'm supposed to be giving you the list. Right, so if I broke something, let's go back to login, shrink it. Oh, JavaScript void 0. Right, what? I didn't try that, did I? That's a bit worrying. Let's just try it on the phone. That's the trouble. I broke it, I think. Let's just try it on here. 192.168.0.95. Go. Yeah, we're on. No, it's not working. Right, I've broken my sat nav. Not sat nav. What do you call it? My navigation. I've broken it. I wasn't methodical enough to test it, so let's go on to one we haven't changed yet. Let's log in. Right, so we've got settings we haven't changed. So if I shrink settings, it should be able to... No, it's not working. JavaScript void. Why is it doing that? Settings. Right, anyway, I'll either keep streaming or go to the loo, come back. I've got to have an intermission. An intermission. Catch you in a bit. Okay, sorry about that intermission. I forgot to put the animation on loop. Sorry about that. Oh well. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. That was a good one, wasn't it? Yeah. Hi, man. Who's that? Robert. How you doing? Missed him. Must have missed him. Oh, sorry about that. Right. I forgot I was on the camera then. Started shuffling my nose about. That's funny. Right. Anyway, where did I get to? Yeah, so we've lost our navigation capability. So I need to find out what. I've still got my original code somewhere. Let's see what we've done wrong. Let's have a look what we've done wrong. So let's get back to the original. Oh, hang on. It's at the top a bit here. We've not got original keep. Old keep, right, so we've got our sat nav. I don't know how far ago I lost control of it. Right, so we got this on-click my function. Right, so that my function's not working, is it? Let's go down to the script. Oh, I've got the make in there, so yeah, so I haven't got a my function, have I? Have I got a my function? No. That's probably why it doesn't work, so I've no longer got a my function. So on click my function. Right, I have got no my function because ChatGPT has renamed it for me. So we'll have to go on to the GitHub. No, it's a DevOps. We'll have to go on to the DevOps link. Right, let's go on to the DevOps link. Down here, I can do that. Oh, hang on. Let's open a new one up. Right, let's open a new one up and get on to bookmarks. Where is it? Bookmark. Show bookmark toolbar. Let's open that up and bookmarks, hide the toolbar. Right, okay. Right, so we're on my DevOps repository now. Right, UPAS engine. Right, we're just going to look at some older code. Hang on. Oh, about this project. Repository. Right, so we want to find source. And it's HTML, UPAS, shared HTML, that's it. Now we want an older version, don't we? History. Going back a week. Yeah, going back a week. November, April. Should we go back to April? Yeah, that was, I haven't done, yeah. Go back to April. Right, okay. Right, let's find it. Here it is, HTML. Right, so let's find, this is where it's got all the CSS code in. It used to be massive. That each page had a CSS code, and then it had the first div class, and then we got the navigation on my function. And here's the my function class. I wonder what that was. I didn't think it was being used. I got rid of it. Yeah, it is a separate function. Yeah, so now, as far as I know, I can't use one of the modern ones. So let's Let's copy that into there. See if there's anything else in here. See all this stuff. It was optimised. Yeah, right. Okay. Right. So we've got that. Let's minimise that. Let's find out where we're going to put it over here. Right. So where are we? Where are we? That's the old one. Right. We want the navigation. Now the navigation is in here. Oh no, we want the JavaScript. We want the footer. Here's the footer. Right, so the script make requests, so we need to put that back in there. We need just to add that to there. Oh, and it's messed it up a bit. Right, so let's, yeah, there's still a bit of a space there, so go like that. Right, so we've put our my function back in there, and we need that for all parts of the navigation. So we should be able to recompile that as is, and it should find it and do the response with a bit of luck. Right, let's do it. Right, let's just do it, and then ask ChatGPT a question while we're doing it. What should we ask it? What can we ask it? Let's just ask what is backward compatibility? See if it knows. See if it knows what that is. Backward compatibility, often abbreviated as backwards compatibility, is the characteristic of a system or product that allows it to remain compatible with earlier versions or standards. In the context of software, hardware and protocols, backward compatibility ensures that newer versions can still work with data, systems or components that were designed for older versions. Here's a breakdown of the concept. Yes, okay. I don't really want to know. Right, is it finished writing? Yeah. Let's see if we have a working minimized menu again. Right, so we're back to that. So if we shrink it and click that, oh, we're back again. That's what I lost. I've got to be careful when you lose stuff. Right, so okay, and we're okay on that. Yeah, that's it. Pretty good. That's it. Hopefully, because we're using templates now, or I've got a footer which is reusable. We've only got to change it, and it'll be okay everywhere on all the pages. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so as we go through all the pages and make it all, just refactor it for the new code, we're going to free up more and more program space. Here, this program space. Somewhere. No? Where is it? Is it at the bottom? I don't know where. I've lost it now. Where's it gone? Here it is. So, 19% used. The RAM. So we've got plenty of RAM left. Flash. Yeah, this size is getting bigger as we've got a lot of junk and we can get rid of. Right. So what I'm going to do next is, let's go back over here. Back down to all this bit here. Let's tidy some of this up. Right, so we've done our engine. We've got our login. We've got our login bit working, so we can get rid of this old login now. Let's get rid of it. that's it. Yeah. So we've got that sorted. We've got date, time. These are just like JSON things, just to, I don't know if they are JSON, but they're updating just individual data, so let's keep that the same. They can stay as they are. Alright, your learn button, login, yeah, your learn button's being updated. Your login, yeah, that's only if it gets those, that's right, yeah. So once these are set, this isn't executing, it just puts it into an event-driven system, into memory. And whenever it sees the / or the date, it just executes this bit of code that's within there. Doesn't have to do it at that stage, it just finds it from in the memory. So we've got it. So we've got our login about done. Yeah, and we've got our login area done. So yeah, and we've got a what's this one? Engine processor. Right, so we can get rid of this now. That can go. Right, so we can get rid of that. Tell you what, yeah, let's put this. Yeah. So we've got our main page when it's, yeah, but only when engine's clicked on, it'll do this bit. Then we've got repeating code going down here, so we could make a request and do all that from, couldn't we do all that from rather than repeating this? Yeah, we could probably do it. It's only a few lines of code. Right, so this is the old one where it uses a string. We don't need that no more, let's get rid of that. We've got constant character in memory now, and this is the one that didn't work once. Get rid of that one. ChatGPT gave us that. I need to keep the button. So, oh, this is where we've got something else going on when you click on button. Yeah, because we're actually, the buttons are part of the main header HTML. Why does it show? Oh yeah, because the engine, we split it up into two. So, but what happens if I don't do that? Yeah, it needs the engine processor, doesn't it? So it needs one of them. But do we need it all? Or do we just send the whole thing? Probably send the whole thing. So I need to sort that out. That's the old one, yeah. Yeah, so we need to make a function out of this, don't we? So let's ask ChatGPT how to make a function. Because we've got it in, when we go into button, but isn't it going to do this anyway? Oh no it's not, because that's only if you click button. You can't just do the action and not get a response back, so you've got to get a response back. It's like it's handshake, isn't it? It needs something back. Let's just prove the point. Let's just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Compile it and click button 1 and see if it crashes, which it probably will do. Just hangs without a response back. Yeah, because I'm impulsing the button. Yeah. I mean, why do you need a response back? Because it has to do a get, doesn't it? Get. I don't know. The terminology's weird, but it's always been the same with web pages. Get, put, I don't know. Right, we're writing that one. We'll have a look and see if button 1 will not work. Probably just hang and start spinning with a white screen, probably. Anyway. I always miss people who come on the channel, I miss them. Anyway, right. Right, sorry about that if I missed you, but right, where did we get to? Can't remember. So it's finished writing, let's go on to this. Of course we've got to log in again. So we're on the main screen. What else? Where did I get to? Oh, excuse me, where did I get to? I forgot. Where did I get to? So let's just log in. Oh, the button, wasn't it? Yeah, of course it was. Admin. UPAS. Right. So if I click this, it's just gonna go nuts, yeah? No. Oh. Oh, what's it doing? It's gone nuts. I'm not doing anything. Right, if I do impulse 2, what's that going to do? Ah. See, it's gone nuts, but I don't know why it's gone nuts. Learn on. Still operational. Oh, yeah, it's still flicking away. I'm not even clicking it. Now that's because we've got rid of... that one's fine. It just goes on and off. This one... Oh, has it stopped eventually? Try it again. Yeah. Just randomly doing stuff. Like the page is every second or so. It's just changing it. Yeah, so this is exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Right, so by not getting a response back, it's got no engine processor. So, but where is it getting it from then? Button 1, it must be getting it from somewhere else down. But these are just the main server. It doesn't get served up. It doesn't run this. It doesn't execute this. That thing only gets initialized once. This UPAS Wi-Fi captive portal init. If you find all references, you'll only find one. There'll only be one reference, and that'll be done when it's set up initially, as in init. So yeah, so you got it there. Right, so Wi-Fi, UPAS Wi-Fi init, and then you got the actual bit itself, and that's the H. Yeah. Yeah. So UPAS Wi-Fi init. Yeah. So you initialize the UPAS Wi-Fi init, then that goes UPAS Wi-Fi captive portal init initializes this, which initializes the main, yeah. So that's got your login stuff, and then your login about. Yeah, so you need a response back basically. You must have a response back. So this button needs a response back, but does it need all of it or just part of it? I'll just give it all of it. So we've got our engine response back, so we need this one again, so we need to clear the buffer. It's basically all this again, isn't it? Yeah, because it's part of the engine. Let's just refresh that so we can get rid of... That's the original one, and we need to get rid of all this and put in the other bit. Yeah. Instead. And that should... Yeah, sending only one engine. That's right, that's better. Let's try that. Right, let's try that. And that should stop this thing continually activating here. Just stop after a while, doesn't it? Yeah, so it corrects itself, but we don't want all that stuff going on. So we shall just give it a go. Let's make sure we're still doing everything we're supposed to be doing. Right. We're just going to write now to writing now. Yeah, so we've got lots of repeating code here for every time we do a button. We're doing this bit, so we need a function. We need to server on and then do this bit based on the request. We need repeatable request. We'll ask ChatGPT for the answer for that. Right, so let's go back over to here. Log in, and we got right. So it's hanging. Why is it hanging? Just the network hype. It's taking its time. There it is. Still taking its time. Oh well. Busy network, maybe. Right. Okay, so we're counting there. So if I impulse this one, it's back to the normal view again. Yeah. Back to normal. Now these aren't doing the normal stuff, so that's okay. Yeah. So we've got UPAS engine settings. I've got to sort the settings out yet. Back to the engine, and we've got about. Yeah, it's a bit slow, isn't it? Tell you what we'll do. Yeah, if I don't connect to the station, it won't get the time off the NTP server. If I make it an access point, it'll just have the default value every time it reboots. I'll have to go to the Wi-Fi settings and connect to it, and it'll take longer to develop. So, yeah. I suppose what I should do is have a separate route of a testing, but then I won't be able to live stream. But it gets complicated, right? Okay, so we've got that. That's okay there. Yeah, fine. Right. So we've got that bit. We haven't got much more to do. So it's the settings area now. We've done the login. We've done the abouts. It's the settings bit now. Let's sort that settings bit out, and then once we've done that, we need a function for this. Right, let's copy this. Let's give it to ChatGPT. Let's paste it in and see what it likes it or not. Looks like you've posted a snippet of code that defines a handler for. Alright, it's going to carry on printing its stuff. Yeah, okay. Define handler for a HTTP GET request for the button 1 endpoint using the library. Let me break down what the code does. Okay. The code defines the GET request handler for the button 1. Has debug. We don't know. We don't know about that. Action execution. Yeah, that's one of my functions. HTML content generation. Buffer is cleared to ensure it's empty. Strings stored in program are copied into the HTML buffer. These strings are presumably HTML content, including header, top content. Yeah, sending response. The generate HTML content in the HTML file is sent as the response to the client using send p. The send status is 200, okay, and the content type is engine processor. Function is used to process the HTML content before sending it. So it processes the HTML content before sending it. Okay. This code is part of a web server implementation, and when a client accesses the button 1 endpoint with HTTP GET request, it triggers the execution of a relay. How do you know? Related action and sends back a dynamic generated HTML response. The HTML content is constructed by concatenating a predefined string stored in program. Yeah. Okay, so can you make this into a reusable function? Well, not really. Certainly you can encapsulate the function into a reusable function. Here's an example of how you might structure it. Right, HTTP request action, so server on handle request. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Right, let's see if it works. Oh, string concat, I'll use string. Oh, is that what I'm doing? Hang on. Yeah, that's what I'm doing anyway. Right, so we'll take it in bits, so we'll have that one first. Yes, that's better. Let's try it. Right, let's create this function. We need to put the function somewhere. Just in here, somewhere like this will do. Right, handle request, hopefully it's okay. Action name. Constant character, action name, okay. Don't know what that's doing. Anyway. And assuming the action name is more descriptive than button 1 clicked. Right, okay. So we've got all the same thing, yeah. So it's basically, yeah, the same thing. Action name. Alright, so let's look at my code for it. To go to button now. There's a bit more code to get. This one down here. Server on. Let's just copy the whole thing. Go back into the code and go down to button 1. Login, engine, button 1. Right, so here's button 1. So we'll just go down here and paste that. Oops. Let's go here. Right, so we're here with this bit. Right, that's all part of the same thing, isn't it? Okay. So we're doing handle request. Okay, so it's I see what it's done. Fair enough. Argue actions, pack it off. Yeah. It's done a bit more to it, hasn't it? Sent request, it's made a, yeah. Okay. Right, so it's done that. So we need to get rid of this temporarily to see if it works. Right. Oh. That won't work, will it? We need to do that, that, and that, and that. Or can this be gone now? No. Right, so we've got rid of that. Let's see if it will work then. Shall we see if it will work? Why not? Right, save all. Compile it first to make sure it'll work. All this work just to get right, it doesn't like something there. 239. What didn't it like? Right, do action. Invalid conversion from byte AK to constant character. I wonder why it did that then. Why would you create, unless it didn't know what it was from the copied code, maybe. Right, let's go up to. Right, here. Oh, what's this? Right, okay. So server request, right, so we need to change that to byte. Action name. It's not a constant. Character, why is it doing it in character? That's weird. So, it needs to be a byte, so byte. Byte. Action name. Yeah, action name. Stop it. Right, byte, relay number, output state is a byte. Right, output state. Send packet. Right, output state. That's a byte as well, isn't it? Right, so it's put them in instead of a byte for some reason. Byte. Output state, right, so we've got that there. Footer. Processor. Right, so it doesn't like this as either. And it's invalid conversion character star to. Oh yeah, it's messed it up a bit, hasn't it? Right, what's it done? Let's try compiling it now, save it. Might be better if I tried to do it myself. It's only this bit I was interested in, this getting this bit right. Right, don't know if this will still be a problem. Might be. Yeah. Right, invalid string star constant. We're not using a string, are we? It's a bit pointer, probably. Right, why doesn't it understand certain things? Void processor. Okay, got you. Constant string. And why is it using strings? Oh, why it's using strings? So ChatGPT, it didn't really work, did it? Might be better just to. All I need is this bit. Then I need to send. Yeah, there needs to be a variable. It's not working. Why is that then? Okay, well, let's copy the bit. Alright, let's copy this back. Let's copy this into ChatGPT and see what it's got to say about it. Right, is it going to spot any errors? Right. I didn't spot any error, so let's give it the error code. Alright. Let's give it that error code. Copy that into ChatGPT, see if it recognises a problem. A type mismatch between the expected function parameter pointer and the actual type being provided. In your case, it seems to be related to the engine process parameter. Without seeing the declaration of the engine process, I assume it's a function returning a string rather than a void. What? Yeah, I think it is actually. It is. It is. The error message says that expected to be a void, but the actual to resolve this, you need to ensure the engine process matches the expected function signature. If any process is a function that returns a string, you might need to update the function to match the expected. If you intend to process function to return a string, you should update the handle request function call. Here's an example. Right, okay. Let's try that. Let's just put that in its place. Put that in its place. I don't normally code like this, but I'm just trying out ChatGPT as well at the same time. Alright. String HTML buffer. What? No, it's stupid, isn't it? Oh no. No, that's not right. Processor string HTML buffer. That's gone silly. That's gone silly. Let's just compile it, see what it does. Constant string. I don't know. Might be better if I try and do it manually. Actually, the bit that I was interested in, I didn't want to include that anyway. Oh, it's done it. It's done it. Will it work? Process content. A string of HTML buffer. I don't know. Let's just try it. Let's upload it and see it crash like hell. You watch. It's getting too complicated. Top content, header, footer. Let's try and make it into a variable. That's what it's trying to do. Reusable. Alright, so it's gonna. Let's see if it works. If it works, it works. But I've got to watch out. It's not converting constant character, then string. Putting it all into a string. Still needs to keep constant string and processor. Yeah, it's doing some black magic stuff on it. If I don't understand it, I call it black magic. Right, let's go back over here. See if it'll even start. So we've got that. We want a reusable function on button 1. See if we've got functionality still. It's hanging, but yeah, this will be the button bit. Right, so we're on. Click that. Right, did it work? Yeah, it worked. Does that one still work? Yeah. So it did work. Okay, so it works. Alright. Well done. Let's just have it analyse, see what's going on. So you got your byte, your relay number, and your byte. Your headers, constant character, constant footer. String is your processor, constant string. Yeah, maybe that's all right. It's worked anyway. So what we're going to do now is change all this for wherever we put it. I forgot where we put it now. Where did we put it? Here it is, button 1 request. So, but we don't want an impulse or relay. So the original one was down here. Yeah, so we did server on, execute the action. So we can put that in manually. We don't need that to be, because we don't always want to execute the relay on all our different functions. So let's get rid of that. Let's put it in just above it. And the serial print, it's just being a bit too clever, isn't it? Button click. Where's this button click gone? Button click. Serial print button click. It's not telling me. It doesn't send in a button click to it, is it? Right, let's go and have a look at the code. It's gone a bit weird, this has. Right, so your button click action name. Where it's not giving me action name, is it? Oh, byte action name. No, that's not right. No, did I change that? I probably did. Audio action ID. Yeah, it's a byte, but let's put it in there. No, that's trying to be too clever. Let's refactor this code. We don't want the action name and the relay number and the byte, so we want to get rid of this. Output state, we're not interested in any of that. We just want the request and the header, the content, the footer, that's all we want. We don't need the debug, we're doing that in each part of the code. It's gone a bit too clever on us. So we don't want to execute the action either. All we want to do is make a reusable requester to serve up a web page. The rest of the stuff we'll do. So we've got that, and isn't that exactly the same, all but this. Process content, processor string. Oh, it's changed to a send. I didn't want to change it to a send, did I? Hang on, is that what we're doing? Oh, send P. No, it's changed it again, look, snuck one in. Why did it do that? It's overly complicated, isn't it? So that's a string, you just need to put that into there. Constant character string in it, yeah. So it's changed it again. Right, it's done a weirdness on it. Let's go back here. Right, so no, what you done to me? Stop it. Right, so we're going to send P, process content. Right, process content, where's it getting that from? No, HTML buffer it's supposed to be doing. What is it doing? Process content. Oh, it's turning into a string. No, I don't want that. Don't want that, do we? No. We want exactly what we had there, but the only thing we want to change is that wouldn't have worked anyway, would it? How has that even worked when it hasn't got the login processor? Send. No, it hasn't got a login processor. Maybe we're testing the wrong thing out. Right. So we just want content there. Content. Change that to content. Header, content, footer. Buffer, yeah, size of HTML. Processed, we don't want this thing here. We don't want none of this. Right, so we want login processor as a string. So we just want processor. Right, so that makes it reusable, does it? Just check on here. Processor string to HTML buffer. Send the HTML content with a process function. Hey. Yeah, it's doing something very clever there. Don't know what it's doing. Anyway, we don't want that. Yeah, so that should be okay for it. Rightio. Let's just try that out. Oh, we're gonna have to change our function down here on our button. Right, so we want to get rid of request impulse relay 1, packet off. We need our request. We don't need our. Yeah, so we need to get rid of this. We need header, HTML, engine content, footer, and engine process. That's all we need. Right, but we also need to put our serial, execute action in just above here. Alright, and then we've got our handle request. Anything else need to go in? No, that should be it. So let's just make sure, yeah. Okay, we'll keep that one till we're sure we've done with it. So we've got our reusable thing and we've saved this bit here. We just saved this bit here. We've saved that. That's okay. Server on. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see if it complains. I'm gonna reposition my backside. Right. Oh, thirsty again. I need a cup of tea probably. Fizzy pop's not good, is it? Right, so let's try it again. Right, it's 12:30. Oh my god. Streaming for 2 hours 29. Yeah. Right, I finished building. Upload. Oh, did I already upload it? Oh, I did upload it. Oh well, it's going to do it again. Right. These live streams are a bit weird, I don't know why I'm streaming them really, but anyway. Tell you. What I should do is make another one, an edited version with just the bits that are interesting. Narrow it down to, get rid of all the other bits. Right. So we've done that. Let's have a look at the system. Oh, getting tired now. So we're okay here. Everything's good. Not lost nothing. So if we minimise it, we can still do that business, yeah. We log in. We're into our main button area. This is button 1, so let's click button 1. Right, so I saw it light up and stop. And again. And again. And again. So that seems okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's doing the business there. Right, let's go back and tidy up. Just make sure audio action, impulse relay 1, pack it off, yeah. Right, let's get rid of that out of the way. We need to do the same with button 2. So we can just replace. Almost exactly the same, isn't it? Yeah. So replace all this. Header and footer. Yeah. Let's just replace all that for that. And everything else stays the same. And then button 3. We can even do the same with button 3. So that's engine processor, yeah, that can be changed again. Button 3, learn mode, right, string. Learn, right, I was doing something weird there, I don't know why. Oh, because I used to have a string, let's just get rid of that then. Right, let's get rid of that and put in that instead. And then that's sorted. Right, setting. Right, we've got our settings, yes. We've got to create our settings one yet. We've got that to do. Let's leave that for a minute though. That's still sending the whole thing over as it was. I think. Yeah, it's got its own one for settings, hasn't it? So I'll have to sort that out. And then you've got your settings, post. Keep going down. Okay, we've got our request settings that have to be changed. We've got our engine about. That can be changed to what we had. Let's just put it in there. Right, handle request. Header HTML, engine about content. Yeah. Footer, engine processor is, yeah. And that's it. So we can get rid of all this now. To there. Doesn't have to do anything, just load up the button. That's right, yeah. Doesn't have to do anything, that one. So that can just stay like that. And we can do... Can we just do a handle request instead of all this lot? Yes, we can. We'll just do that on its own. And get rid of all this junk here. Yeah, and we can just... Yeah, just get rid of all that to there. Okay, so we're just gonna... Oops, there, that's it. We've also got another one here. Oh, that's your login content. So that's got to be changed slightly, but that can be changed as well for one of these. We've just got to modify engine content to login content. That's it. We've got reusable, we've got footer, and we want a login processor instead of an engine processor. Okay, so all that can be gone. pretty much sure that can be all gone. Everything is good, and gone it is. And we can even get rid of our original one. Alright. Don't even need these bits, but we'll leave it in for now. Right, save that. And then we've got our send P straight away engine CS, that can stay as it is. And the rest can stay as it is, so we've only really got now a problem with, what's all this? Oh, it's the old stuff. So we've only really got a problem with settings. Needs to be split up and sent. Yeah, this settings needs a copy of that one. Right, so that can be sent. Ready. Let's just put. Oh no, I've lost it. Hang on. Right, so just copy that one over to there. We need to change. We need. Let's call it settings. Settings content HTML. You've got your header and footer still, and your settings processor instead of your engine processor. And we'll get rid of that. Now we need to go and find settings. Find the settings and modify it. There it is. So we know it's going to work, so we'll just go to settings. What do we call it? Can't remember now. Settings content top. Well, it isn't really top, but let's not call it top. Settings content HTML. Alright, so we've got that there. We need to get rid of all this down to the nav. All that down to the nav, and all this we want, and we don't want the body or the script, unless no, we don't need none of that because that's an input form. It's nothing to do with this JavaScript. Okay, so that's good. Let's tidy this up a bit. Right, okay, it's all gone a bit wrong there, isn't it? Right, okay. I'll tell you what, I'll just put that there for now. Right, so we can tidy this up now, this settings. So we're in settings, we don't want settings again. Right, so we're active classes settings. We can choose engine or engine about. We can't go back to login, but why do you want to? I don't know. Anyway, that should be it. Nothing else has changed. Save that. Save. Save all. Right. Okay. Right, is there any more reference to settings? Yeah, there's a settings post. That's if you're posting, do this. That's if you're getting. Oh yeah. Right, okay. Let's just have a quick look around the place. Make sure we haven't got any servers left. Right, we've still got the original engine in here. See that? Now that can be changed to handle. Let's just replace that for engine processor. Oh, it is engine processor already. So, okay, so we've got header, engine content top. Got, yeah. So we've got two HTMLs. We don't really need two anymore. Let's just sort that out now. hold keep engine bottom, so just engine content. Right, get rid of that. That's going to be the same. Make that engine controls. That's it. And this one can go. This program's crap. The editor's rubbish in this Visual Studio Code. Really is. Right, anyway. That can go. Right. Okay. And that can go. Right, so we're okay there. So we're gonna log in and learn. That's our buttons. You got your navigation. Right, so we got navigation, engine settings, engine about. Yeah. Save all that. Change these to engine content. Alright, so we're getting rid of that anyway. So engine content. So we've got engine processor, footer, engine processor, yeah. And get rid of all this now. Down to there. That'd be about it for that. Right, so we've got that. We've shrunk our program down a bit. Make sure there's nothing else. Is there anything else? There's another one. Right, login password. Right, okay. So the engine about can be done. Right, so login processor. Yeah, it's just a lot of boring stuff, sorry. Right, engine about content. Actually, they're both the same content. Those two are exactly the same. Let's just have a look at that. Let's might as well do it now instead of messing around. Footer, right, so I think the nav will be different, won't it? So we'll keep that separate. The nav's different, right, so okay. So we'll have login content, the same as that, yeah. And login processor, and all this can go. Yeah, all that can go to there. Get rid of it. Right, we got rid of that. So we got, these are just plain texts. We've got another one here. Right, so we need that one back again. That's the login about. Right, we need login content. That's it. Login content. So, what processor we got? Yeah, login processor still. Login content, footer and that, yeah, that's it. Right, so all that can go. Right. Oh, we got another one. Oh no, that is the main one. We need that there, yeah. So that is it. Right, save all that. Let's just have a quick go down the list, see if there's anything we forgot. See if I can see any of that code spread around. No. Oh, settings processor. Right, so that's doing. See, that settings is not right, is it? Hang on. Settings, that's just going to give you settings content. Yeah, we haven't got no setting. We haven't got a settings, have we? No. So we're going to have to sort that out. Settings content, right. So we're going to have to go to here, find that settings. Right, so we're in settings. We can just put that in. Yeah, we need to put that in there. And change be settings content. Right. Settings content, get rid of that bit. Okay. Settings content HTML, settings content HTML. And it's settings processor. Settings processor, HTML. Plain text. Done. Right, I don't know. I need to get rid of that. Why is that there? Anyway, let's put that one out of it, misery for a bit. Or we don't need it, do we? We know it'll work. Let's leave it there for a minute. Right. Okay, so there is a... Noticed I've got another problem here. So this content is not there. There is no top content anymore. It's just engine content. We've got to find all them now. Let the compiler find it for us, or we could be lazy, or we could just do it ourselves. Have a quick look ourselves. Settings content, engine contents top. There is no top, and in contents top. This is what I was talking about, being nested. Five problems to solve nested. Right, okay. Level of concentration is quite high for this kind of stuff. Right, let's compile, see what we got. Let that run, shall we? Or I'll just wait for a minute. Right, what are we on hours wise? Let's have a look. So if this compiles and everything works, we shall probably, we're 2 hours 49, so that's about the 3 hour mark. That seems to be a natural stream, probably on the long side, but I mean that's generally what people stream to. For some reason. Right, it's compiled with no problem. Let's upload it and make sure we're happy. Now let's just have a look at the nav for the settings. I think that's the only thing we didn't change. So we've got settings, engine, and about engine. Yeah, we've got engine. We're in settings as active, and we're about. Yeah, that's all we need. This might be the finished thing then. We might be about ready. Might be ready. This might be ready. Oh dear. Right, so we're finished. Let's go and check it out. Right, hopefully this is the final time for a while. So we've got our about. Yeah, we're going to do admin and UPAS. We've got our buttons. We've got our time going still. Everything is good. We've got our settings and about, and we've got our shrink, and we're able to do that. We can impulse one. Didn't see anything happen though. Oh, there's just a delay. There it is. Yeah, that network gets me every time. Did it do it? Oh, yeah. There's a delay there. Right. Okay. Right, I'll tell you what I need to do now. I need to make sure this is responsive, directly connected to it, and because it might not be the network, it might be the fact that it's using a lot of memory. Anyway, let's go on to settings. Yeah, we haven't tried settings yet, have we? Still got the clock going on. Let's make sure our engine processor is working by launching UPAS and activating the relay while we're in the settings menu.
Welcome to UPAS. Engine 22 is now online. Engine 23 is now online. Engine 31 is now online.
Let's just click that. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, so we're okay. That's good. Clock is right. Everything is good. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for using UPAS.
So we can go from here to about. Oh, why's about took us to engine? Okay, engine about took us to engine. That must have been my mistake on the code down here. Right, let's have a look. So we're going to go to engine about. Login about, yeah. Right, engine about, somewhere down here. Where are you? Engine about, so it's using engine content HTML. So that's my mistake. It should be engine about, not engine content. Right, engine about. Where are you? Engine content HTML. We don't want that. We want footer HTML. No, none of that. Where is it? Right, it's down the bottom. Right down the bottom. Settings content HTML. Login content HTML. Login about. Engine about content. Engine about content. So engine about. Server. Right, that needs to be that one. Right, okay. It needs to be, yeah, engine process, so that's fine. And then we've got the general one, and the login. Yeah, everything else looks good. Right, save all. Upload. And let's thank. We'll thank ChatGPT for its help. Thanks for the help. Bye for now. This is crazy, I know it doesn't do any of this, but it will give you a nice little response. Or you're welcome. If you have more questions in the future, feel free to return. Goodbye for now and happy coding. It always says happy coding. Right, so yeah, just writing it out now. So we tidied it up a bit and we should have reduced the memory size a bit. Let's try and have a look at the memory size. Oh, it's finished. Yeah, right, it's finished. Let's just look at the memory size. Where is it? Here it is. Right, so 19% used. I can't remember if this is going up or down. Used one whatever. I did put it in here. Somewhere I put it in. I put it in the top as a REM statement somewhere. Did I delete it? I think I might have deleted it. Or it's not in this bit, it's over here maybe. No, I must have deleted it. Yeah, probably deleted it. Right, so it's finished that. Let's just make sure we're happy. So engine about wasn't right, so let's go back there. Alright, so we've got that. Admin, UPAS. Right, we're in login screen, which takes you straight into the engine. So you can pulse the relays and turn the learning on and off. And then you've got settings. Taking its time, that's just network, I think. Oh yeah, I want to change it. Yeah, so we got this on here. We can go about, so we've gone to engine about now, that's good. Back to engine. I'm going to do one final thing before we sign off for today. Yeah, back to engine, and it still works there, yeah. Yeah, it's still there, right. So if you click on that, it'll take you straight to back to engine again, yeah. Settings, it's just to refresh it, yeah. But it's taking its time. Right, so what I'll do now, it seems to be working. So I'll come out of that and we'll go back to the code. I'll just change this station mode to access point. I'll turn it to an access point. We'll just save that and upload that. We'll turn it into an access point. Now we're going to have to connect to it on the Wi-Fi, but I want to try it, see how responsive it is without going through the network. So we'll connect directly from the computer here through its wireless. So connected via an Ethernet cable to the LAN. That's what we've been using all night, and the wireless is doing nothing. So we'll connect with the Wi-Fi directly to the ESP32 Wi-Fi as an access point, and see how responsive swapping menus is. And there's still some optimization to do. There's some areas of the where have we gone? Right, let's finish writing. There's some areas in the shared HTML that can go all together. So it's using some. I've stored the original, or did I ram it out? I can't remember now. Oh no, I haven't rammed it out. So all that can come out as well. Anyway, so that's set up as an access point now. So I got to go onto my Wi-Fi and see if I can connect to, see if it should find the engine. Once it refreshes, it'll find the device as an engine. Sometimes it doesn't find it. I'll tell you what, let's turn the Wi-Fi off and on again. It's not found it yet. Sometimes it doesn't find it. Let's see if I can find it on my phone. On the computer it doesn't find it, but if you go on wireless, yeah, it's on there. Look, see that? I can't. I'm on the wrong line. Yeah, it's found it there. You can't see it. But it hasn't found it on there. Anyway, let's connect to it on here. So connecting to it on the phone. And it'll say there's no internet, but that's normal. So why won't it find it on there? That is strange. Right, so we're connected to it. So we'll have to navigate over to a browser. Right, there's one I did earlier. Yeah. So we're on it, and it's in station mode. No, that's not the one. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, is it picking up an old one? Hang on. Let's just get rid of some of this other stuff and refresh it. Right, refresh it. Oh yeah, access point. It's just needed refreshing. So, right, I need to get it on the screen so you can see it. Right, so let's sign in. Admin and UPAS. Go. Right, so we're into the main screen. So impulse 1, yeah. Impulse 2. Turn the learn mode on, yeah. Learn mode off. Let's go into another menu. About. Yeah, so it's gone into about. Go into settings. Yeah, we're in settings quite quick. Back onto about. Back onto engine. Back onto settings. Yeah, it's pretty quick. Right, so what I need to do is disconnect from that. Oh, you can have more than one connection. So go back to my normal Wi-Fi. Right, so that's quick on the phone. Now, I won't find it now. Why is that? That is weird. How can you search for a network? Change settings such as. So it's not listing this in there for some reason. It's got a hidden network, it says. That is weird. Hang on. Right. Tell you what. Is there anything to do? Go to settings. So look at the Wi-Fi settings. Hotspot. To show available networks. Yeah, that's just not showing me the one I've just connected to on my phone. Hardware, manage known networks. Right, maybe it's blocked it out. Right, UPAS. No, it's not on there. Maybe, yeah, if I clear some of these old ones, maybe it's recognising the MAC address and reserving it. Let's add you. Right, so forget that one. Forget that one. Forget that one. Forget that one. Forget that one and forget that one. Right, okay. So let's go. Let's see. Get back onto here. Oh, I lost it altogether. Where is it? Right, still seeing that there. So maybe refresh it. Turn the Wi-Fi off and turn it back on again. Is it going to find it? It's finding a hidden network. Don't know why it would be a hidden network. That's a shame, isn't it? I've had it on before. Right, it's not an open network, is it? That is weird. Mobile, right, don't quite get that. Let's turn it off for a while. I'll leave it off for a minute. Perhaps I'll tell you what to do, enable it and disable it. Don't know. Keeps going back to the hidden network, so that's a shame, isn't it? But yeah, it did do it pretty good on the. Yeah, did it okay on the phone. Right, that's a bit of a shame that I can't find the network on my main computer. Right, we've done over 3 hours now. So, anyway, let's just give an overview. Yeah, so how can I force it to connect to that? when it's I don't understand that. It's just not working. Right, go to settings, sample settings. Alright, so I've got this up here. Try to have a look at hardware properties. Alright, it's none of them. Show available networks, that's over, you can't see that, it's not showing it in the list. Manage known networks. Yeah, it's not there. Search this list, right. UPAS. So it's called UPAS. No, it's not finding it, is it? Get help. Why won't it find? It's not finding the one I want. Wi-Fi, hotspots, user, online sign up now. Change adapter options. Try that. No, it's not having it. Right, it's just, yeah, let's turn it off. Right, so we've got Ethernet, Ethernet to Wi-Fi. Not connected. Alright. Properties. Let's reset it. Hang on. Where's the disable? Diagnose, bridge, rename, properties, delete. Oh, disable. Alright, let's enable. So it hasn't affected my Ethernet, which I'm streaming on. Right, so let's close that down. See if I can see the name of the network now. No, still no network. Right, what about if I restart the controller? Right. Maybe it'll announce itself. Don't know, it seems to be hidden off the computer network, which is a shame. Strange, very strange. Right. So, bit of a strange one, that. Anyway, let's get back to the code. So we've got the old one here. Let's rem this out. Oh, was it possible to rem that out? Yeah, let's rem that out and find out how much space we've got back. Let's get our space back, and memory space. Right, so we've got contents, login. Right, everything else is out of the system. Yeah, that's it. Right, okay. We'll go back to, because I can't get it, change it back to station mode. Right, save all. Right, we're gonna upload that now, and that'll be it for today, I think. I'll just go run through the menu system. Oh, might have quietened down that network now, maybe. Could be because I'm streaming as well. Put a lot of things down to streaming. Voice commands not working, all sorts down to streaming. Alright, let's run up UPAS.
Welcome to UPAS. Engine 22 is now online. Engine 23 is now online.
Okay. That one won't be online because it's being written to right at this moment. But as soon as it's finished, it'll come online. So we'll just wait and see. Wait and see. It's time to go to bed soon. Right, that's finished.
Engine 31 is now online.
Okay, so it's just come online, that's good. Right, let's go out to there. Right, let's minimise that. Shrink that. Right, so we've got these two up here now. So we're back on station mode here, the mode MD, that's station. And I should be able to just do that. Nah, just busy in it. Which one am I on? Yeah. Try again. So, is that the network or have I logged in? Nah, sorry, I know what the problem is. I haven't gone back. Still trying to do an offline thing. I haven't logged in. Yeah, it's taking its time. Don't know why. It's not the controller. It's my system. Oh, connection time's out. Right, why didn't it like that? It's connected here. Some strange going on. What's going on? Oh, I'm connected. Oh, there it is. I was talking to it, the controller, through a unicast. It wouldn't be getting this clock otherwise, and I'm able to do that with it. Yeah, so it's good. Right. So let's close that down. I'm just wondering whether I've got debug on.
Thank you for using UPAS.
Just make sure I haven't got debug on as well. That'll slow it down. Oops, what am I doing? Right, have I got debug on? No. Oh yeah. God, look at that. I've had debug on all this time. So basically, yeah, I've still got debug on. That's gonna be why it's slow, probably. Let's have a look at the debug section. Yeah, there's all this here. Let's do that. Yeah, it's doing all the debug stuff. Every time they click something, it's doing debug. Let's turn off debug. I have to do that when I was getting it working. So turn off debug. Save all. Right, so turn off debug now. Right, let's do that. Compile it last time. And see if it's better responsive now. It's going to be a bit better. But there is a network issue. It's great on the phone anyway. Don't know. Right. Well, we're going over our 3 hours here for some reason. Yeah. 3 hours 50. Oh my god. I've got to get to bed in a minute. Alright. Let's do it with the debug off. Of course it has to. You change one little digit there, one little digit, and it has to recompile all the stuff, everything again for some reason. I don't know why it does that. Why would you compile everything again when I've only changed platform any? Just anyway. Right. Got a bit of housekeeping to do over there. I'll push that onto the DevOps. Alrighty. What am I doing tomorrow? Oh god, I'm doing an install tomorrow. Access control. Oh my god. Oh well. Sorry about this, it takes, every time you turn that on and off, it recompiles that whole lot again. I suppose you could ask ChatGPT how to avoid it compiling every time. I don't know if it would know the answer to that. Alright, have you still got ChatGPT on, yeah? Visual Studio Code. What is that? I can't remember what it is now. Build flag, yeah, right, okay. Recompiles all files whenever I change a build flag. Alright. Sorry to hear that, David. It's recompile files even when you change a build flag. There are a few possible reasons. Check config file. Ensure that your build configuration file task.json are correctly set up. Look for configurations that might trigger full recompile on each change. Dependencies and file headers. If your build flag involves changes to header files or dependencies, yeah, it will do. Yeah, it's going to compile it. It's got loads of yeah, so what am I talking about basically? Of course it's going to do that. It's got loads of debugs everywhere, isn't it? Right, so it's finished writing it. Let's go and I don't suppose maybe that was the reason it wasn't picking it up in the list. If the debug was on, it might not have been fast enough to see it as a proper Wi-Fi. Maybe that's it, or maybe I'm not setting the speed of it properly. Where is the speed setting on this? I'm still not finding it. Right, let's go on to this one. Right, so that was okay. We've got an about, so it's still slow. It's a network, isn't it? How could it be a network? It must be me streaming. Yeah, it's taking its time. When I do that, it even locks that up, but I think it's just network. I don't know. Tell you what, I'll try one thing on here. Oh, I've got a little dirty old little laptop here. There's got crumbs on it and all sorts. I don't know. Right, switch it on. Let's see if I can connect it with this. Oh, it's there, but it's right. So we log in. Admin. This is taking time, isn't it? Doing all these tests. UPAS. Right, so we've got that. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it's very random sometimes. Right, settings. Yeah, about. See, settings was a big string, and about was just a small little text. But it's hung. Right, let's connect to it. Let's see if we can see the Wi-Fi for that engine on a different computer. It's not showing up on mine, my main one. Right, has it found it? It's found a load of stuff, but not. Oh, there's more hiding. No, it's not. Oh no, it won't find it, will it? Of course it won't. Won't find it. I've got it set up as a station. Right, anyway, that's going to do it for now. Can't be bothered just to recompile it into an access point tonight. We'll do it another night. Right, that's gonna be about it for tonight. Anyway, I'll sort of show you around it, but yeah, so you've got your engine, your impulse capability. Yeah, so settings, and your about, it's all there. And so that about, it seems to slow it down whenever you click about on it. I wonder if there's something missing out of the about string. It does it eventually. I don't get it. It's about. Why would that be any different? So engine about, your settings. So settings is slow there. Yeah. Engine. It's just random. I'll try it when I finish the live stream. I'll try it again. It might be just that. I think you need two separate. Whenever you're doing this kind of work, you need two separate systems, totally independent, so you're not clogging one with the other. Like anyway, right. That's gonna about do it today. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all again soon. And we'll come back with a little bit of an update at some point. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.